Good afternoon, gentlemen. Today we will be taking a look at SCP-1N, weight class medium. Better known as the Scorpion, the 55-ton SCP-1N dates back to the Terran hegemony, well before the creation of the Star League. The Scorpion is unusual for the fact that it has 4 legs and ambles about more like an insect rather than the human-like strides or bird-like gaits most mechs use to ambulate. This odd feature has both its perks and drawbacks. To start with the positives, 4 legs allows for excellent stability and target tracking, provided that all legs are on the ground. The destruction of 1 leg will also not cripple the machine in the way that a 2-legged mech will be easily disabled. The squat frame of the mech, about 8 meters in height, makes it an excellent sniper, able to peak just its cannon over a hill and fire upon enemies without exposing much of its vulnerable hull. However, this leg configuration makes walking and running incredibly rough for the pilot, sacrificing both comfort and accuracy when in motion. As the mech is quite fast at roughly 100 kilometers per hour, these effects are amplified at full speed. A result of this bumpy ride is that Scorpion pilots have less longevity in missions where they are required to move often. The Scorpion does not have many configurations, as it is typically used for spare parts before it is considered for a combat role. The default Scorpion 1N has a bare-bones loadout of a single particle cannon capable of long-range fire. Being an energy weapon, it can be fired as long as the mech's fusion engine has power and as long as its 10 heat sinks can dissipate the waste heat. A single short-range missile launcher gives it a close-quarters punch with minimal heat generated. Ammunition limitations often means this launcher goes unused. In the darkest days of the Succession Wars, many Scorpions were little more than sniper turrets, using their cannons to pick away enemies while moving as little as possible. As other designs were given preference, the Scorpion often goes without reloads. Some techs have even removed the missile launcher entirely to reduce the mech silhouette. The SCP-10 or 10 replaces the particle cannon with an extended range version. Though the lack of extra heat sinks means this design is extremely prone to overheating due to extra heat generated by the upgraded cannon. This variant suffers from the same ammunition shortage problems as the 1N. Some personalized variants exist, as with all mechs, though changes are often minor, such as replacing the particle cannon with a large laser and some extra armor. Curiously, one attempt was made to convert the Scorpion into a land-air mech. Reportedly, the project ended in such a disaster that the scientists involved never touched a battle mech again. While the Scorpion is spread throughout the forces of the Inner Sphere, the exact numbers and preferences for it are difficult to pin down. The much maligned design is not something pilots brag about, and commanders often overlook it in favor of other mechs. Well, that was it for SCP-1N. Thank you all for listening.